and Assalamu alaikum to everyone. I hope you all are very well in your health and enjoy your time in the best. And today, ChatGPT with us to talk with to give us the answers according to our question, and we had to talk on the topic of how to fight and avoid toxic positivity. So now we are going to start our question and answer session and saying very warmly welcome to the ChatGPT. And now let's begin our first question and hope ChatGPT give us very good answer according to our question. ChatGPT, we are talking on how to identify and avoid toxic positivity. So, would you like to give us the answers according to our questions?
Of course, I'd be happy to dive into that topic. Just let me know what specific questions you have about identifying and avoiding positivity, and I'll provide thoughtful and helpful answers. Let's get started.
Yeah, sure. And my first question is that what is toxic positivity and how it is different from healthy optimism?
Great question. Toxic positivity is essentially the excessive and unrealistic focus on positive emotions while dismissing or invalidating genuine negative feeling. It often involves an insistence that people should always feel optimistic even when they're going through difficult times. On the other hand, healthy optimism acknowledges challenges and negative emotions, but still maintains a hopeful perspective. It allows space for all feelings and supports emotional authenticity. In short, while healthy optimism embraces a balanced view, toxicity denies the reality of negative emotions.
Okay, ChatGPT, now tell me why has toxic positivity become so common in today's society?
Toxic positivity has become more common for a few reasons. First, there's a cultural emphasis on happiness and positivity, often portrayed in media and social platforms, which can create pressures to always appear upbeat. Second, many people find it uncomfortable to deal with negative emotions, so they might default to positivity as a coping mechanism. Lastly, social media tends to amplify the idea that everyone should be happy and successful all the time, which can contribute to this culture. All of these factors come together to make toxic positivity more prevalent in today's society.
Excellent your answer. Now tell me what emotions or experience are usually dismissed or invalidate when toxic positivity.
When positivity comes into play, emotions like sadness, anger, anxiety, or grief are often dismissed. For instance, if someone's going through a tough time, they might hear responses like just stay positive or look on the bright side, which can invalidate the genuine feelings. Experiences like disappointment, fear, or vulnerability can also be brushed aside, making people feel isolated or misunderstood. Ultimately, it can lead to people suppressing their authentic emotions rather than process fully.
Great your answer. And now tell me what are some common phrases or behaviors that signal toxic positivity?
Absolutely. Some common phrases include things like just stay positive, good vibes only, or it could be worse. Another sign is dismissing someone's feelings by saying, don't worry, be happy, or look on the bright side, even when someone is expressing genuine distress. Behaviors can include steering conversations away from negative emotions, pressuring someone to just be happy, or invalidating struggles by insisting that they should only focus on the positive. All of these can contribute to an environment where emotions are fully acknowledged.
Great your answer. Now ChatGPT tell me what are the psychological or emotional harms caused by toxic positivity?
Toxic positivity can lead to several psychological and emotional harms. For one, it can cause people to feel invalidated or isolated as genuine emotions are dismissed. This can lead to feelings of shame or guilt for experiencing negative emotions, which can further exacerbate anxiety or depression. Additionally, it can prevent individuals from properly processing and coping with their feelings, leading to unresolved emotional issues. Over time, this can erode self-esteem, a sense of emotional disconnect. Ultimately, it can hinder authentic emotional expression and growth.
Great, your answer. ChatGPT, now tell me why it is important to allow yourself and feel difficult emotions.
Allowing yourself and others to feel emotions is crucial because it promotes authentic emotional processing and healing. When we acknowledge and accept these emotions, we allow ourselves to fully understand and work through them, which ultimately links to greater resilience and emotional well-being. For others, it fosters empathy and deeper connections as it shows that we value their authentic experiences. Embracing difficult emotions also helps break the repression and encourages a more balanced and compassionate approach to mental health. Ultimately, it's through embracing the full spectrum of emotions that we grow and build genuine emotional strength.
Okay, ChatGPT, now tell me what is a way to support someone who is struggling emotionally.
Let them know it's okay to feel what they're feeling. Offer it
ChatGPT,
openly.
continue please.
Of course, you can validate emotions by letting them know that it's perfectly normal to feel the way they do and that their feelings are valid. You can offer your support by being present, asking open-ended questions, and gently encouraging them to explore this. Sometimes just being there and showing compassion can make a huge difference. Additionally, you can gently offer resources or suggest professional help if needed, while always respecting their pace and comfort.
Okay, that's great answer. ChatGPT, tell me how can we practice authentic positivity without ignoring real problems?
Practicing authentic positivity means validating real challenges and emotions while still maintaining a hopeful and constructive outlook. It's about being honest about difficulties and giving yourself or others permission to feel those emotions fully. At the same time, it involves focusing on solutions, fostering resilience, and cultivating gratitude. It's important to strike a balance by being compassionate and empathetic while also encouraging growth and hope. Ultimately, authentic positivity is about embracing the full spectrum of human experience and finding genuine moments of light, even in the midst of challenges.
ChatGPT, that's great your answer. Now tell me what are some examples of validating statement that can replace toxic positivity responses? ChatGPT, are you hearing to me?
Absolutely, I can hear you perfectly. Some validation might include things like, I can see how hard you or it's completely okay to feel this way. You could also say, your feelings are valid and it's important to acknowledge them, or here for you no matter what you're going. These kinds of responses show empathy and support while still acknowledging the reality of someone's experience.
Okay, ChatGPT, thank you so much. You give me the very good answer according to my question. And now I'm going to take my last question with you. And I would like you give me my last question, and that is why. What is your final advice to someone who wants to stay positive while being emotionally real in a ground?
My final advice would be to embrace a balanced approach. It's important to honor and acknowledge your emotions, both positive and negatives, and give yourself permission to feel and process them. At the same time, cultivate a mindset of hope and gratitude, focusing on growth and resilience. It's about being kind to yourself, allowing room for vulnerability, and remembering that authentic positivity comes from a place of self-awareness and compassion. Ultimately, staying positive while being emotionally real means finding that harmony between honesty and hope.
Okay, ChatGPT, thank you so much. You come here and give me the answers according to my questions, and I hope these answers are really helpful for me and the people who are watching this show. And now I want to say, please take care. We will, very soon we will meet again. Then all of you, Allah Hafiz and bye.